All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Amazon Kindle Create Space. Hypocritical racial masculinity or aggression. So what I'm about to get into is the idea that, see, men can't be men when the races change. You don't hear of people saying, like, a white man that's aggressive is a go-getter. A Hispanic man that's aggressive is manly. An Asian guy that's aggressive is cunning. A black man that's aggressive is the enemy of the state. It can all be in business. It can all be in sports. It can all be, you know, um, and it's hypocritical because they can be doing the same exact thing. That's why people say, you got, as a black man, you have to work 2 times, 5 times, 10 times harder than other people to get half of what they get. You know, but I saw something recently with the Bulls and the Raptors game. Who was it? I think Serge Ibaka and Ruben Lopez got into a fight. And every time this happens, and I see this all the time when it would happen in sports, the first thing they do is they grab the black player and move the black player far away. And then the non-black player, I don't know who started what. Dude swung first. Y'all know it's on fucking camera. But you know, but you got to get him away from there because big black guy. It's like y'all so full of shit. You know, I saw this video, and I don't watch Kodak Black like that, but he has this video um, where it's like white supremacist pulls up on this black dude in a jeep, and he gets out with his with the AK pistol, and he aims at the guy while he's like working in the field, like digging. And brothers have been saying this shit for years, like in his mind that's manly. I'm gonna I'm gonna pull up on this guy who don't even know I'm coming with a semi-automatic rifle, and I'm gonna be about 200 yards away, and I'm gonna aim at him, and I'm gonna shoot him, cause I'm a man. That's what men do. And of course, that's some sucker shit. But you know, for white guys doing it to a black guy, it's somehow mentally justifiable. It's not sucker shit. Um, Same thing, Hispanic community. When their men do things, they're macho. It's machismo. And then it's like, okay, all right, I see you. I see you letting your nuts hang. Okay, well I'm about to let mine hang too. No, no, you can't do that. That's unfair. Fuck you mean it's unfair? You know, um, Same thing with Asian men. With the like what I mean with the Hispanic men, just using like the George Zimmerman reference in a sense. You know, it's cool. It was justifiable that he could kill a kid, and if you notice, even when that happened, the whole Hispanic community kind of banded together, and it was like, fuck it, yeah, let's do that. Not to mention they got there are black people who are Hispanic, right? So they saw that shit too, because some of them look like Trayvon. It's like, God damn, these motherfuckers ain't shit. Even with their Cinco de Mayo and Mexican Independence Day, you notice they never bring up Jasper Younger. For some of y'all who don't know who that is, some Africans, black people who were slaves, who became farmers, who the French wanted to take back Mexico, so they was going to invade Mexico City, and they had to go through Veracruz to get there, and they got their ass whooped by these black people. who were farmers, beat the shit out of they navy, which kicked off them losing in Mexico and leading to Mexican independence. But Mexicans don't ever tell you that. Same thing with the Asians. Like the Asian guy choked the shit out of the sister in the beauty supply store. And it's like, you see how, you know, when that happens, nobody says he's not a man for kicking the shit out of a woman and rolling her, wrestling her down to the floor and putting her in a headlock trying to get a rear naked choke on a woman. He's an Asian guy. That's manly. He's supposed to do that. Same thing with the white cop who threw over the teenage girls and shit like that, and the other Asian dude who raped the black women. See, all of that shit is manly and masculine and swept under the rug when they do it. The white guys who degrade and beat black women who they're in relationships with, or what, all of that shit is masculine for some odd reason. Now you turn that around and you have black men doing that shit, enemy of the state. See, we don't think we running around not doing shit out of fear of white men, Hispanic men, or Asian men. Because to be perfectly honest, if we just talking like mano y mano, them motherfuckers are scared shitless of us. That's why, they act the way they do. You can't be considered a man when another man walks into the building and you cower and wither away and you think, where's my sword to even the score? Where's my gun to even the score? Motherfucker didn't come in there with a sword or a gun. They just came in there as a person. What the fuck is wrong with you? You bitch made. Same thing that I talk about with, with the hypocritical part of racial aggression or masculinity is the idea that, how can I put this? People like starting fights and calling the police. But you notice the irony of that is if non-black people could jump a black person, ain't nobody calling the police. If it's like 5-1, 10-1, oh no, shh, this is fair. This works in our favor. We're not calling the police. But if they got their ass whipped by that one person, we got jumped by 17 big black guys named Bubba, who were all 6'2", bald-headed, 252 pounds. I think they all played for the defense of Alabama. They rolled tide on our asses. We got to arrest all of them. And people consider that manly too. Same thing. Women do the same thing. Women of all races, they don't call the police on non-black men like that. White dude cuss you out, you just gonna take it. If a Hispanic dude cuss you out, depends on the race of the woman, you probably gonna take it. Asian dude cuss you out, probably gonna take it, unless you're a white woman, for the most part. Black dude cuss you out, oh, I felt so threatened. He said, shut the fuck up. And I thought these words pierced my aorta. Yeah, they were gonna kill me. That type of shit. It's hypocritical as hell because, like I said before, most women say, if they're out of line, for some odd reason, it turns them on for a man to put them in check. Like, bitch, sit your ass down and shut up. He's such a man. It's a man's man. He told me to shut up and sit down. Black dude tell you to shut up and sit down, you died of a heart attack. Whatever. And then that makes it a murder. It's a second-degree murder or some shit. And this is how America works, same thing. Same thing in business, That's why I said numerous times, sports. The black male history in America is really excellent when it comes to peace, when it comes to innovation, when it comes to inventing. when it comes to creating. We're the only race of people that the government goes against the minute we do something positive. They don't bomb Chinatown. They don't bomb the Hispanic areas. They don't do that. And people would think that bombing that was what would you say that? That's like the Black Wall Street. That was in the 1910s. Y'all forget about Philadelphia in the 80s, don't y'all? Yeah, that just skips y'all mind. The 80s was the last time a city got bombed. It was with black people. Not, you know, keep up now. You know, it's using Christopher Dorner as a reference, right? Or the other guys when they went out and they got mad at the police. The irony of it is, white kids blow up shit, shoot at the police, they take them in alive. Hispanics try to blow up shit and shoot at the police, they take them in alive. Black dude does the same shit, gotta get a bomb squad, gotta burn down the building, gotta get a drone to come blow them up. It's hypocritical, we already know, and that's why I think brothers have a different view of America, because a lot of this shit is bitch made. And that's why I say sports is for, because sports keeps reinforcing that man on man, you can't do nothing with us. And everybody else knows, and all the other men of other different races know it. And it's not just physically, it's intellectually, because you gotta understand something. We don't steal other people's ideas. Other people steal our ideas. We don't band together with different groups of the financial market and make sure a person can't make a living, and then we band together to profit off of something that we didn't create. That's what everybody else does. But if we did it, it would be a bitch ass move. But with everybody else, it's just their normal protocol. So what that should tell you is, if you're not a black male, being bitch made is part of your culture. And are you saying that you're manly and masculine and macho and cunning and conniving? That's why a lot of us brothers don't see y'all as there. We look at y'all like y'all bitches, because that's what y'all act like. And everybody's in on it, so everybody's a bitch too. I'm just keeping it 100. Yeah.